Welcome to our Learn to Crochet series. In this video we are looking at the crossed half treble. So I've begun by having my 15 chain plus 2 stitches, and I'm just making the foundation row. I wrap the yarn around my hook and insert my hook into the third chain from my hook, and I will wrap the yarn round and draw up a loop. Then I wrap the yarn round again and insert my hook into the next chain, yarn round the hook and draw a loop. I will have 5 loops on my hook. So I yarn round and draw it through all 5 loops, and then I chain 1. Then you wrap the yarn around your hook again, insert into the next chain, yarn round the hook to draw up a loop, yarn round again, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn round and draw up a loop, and then you're going to yarn round and draw through all 5 loops. Yarn round the hook, insert your hook into the next chain space, yarn round your hook and draw up a loop, yarn round into the next chain space, yarn round to draw up a loop, yarn round and draw through all 5 loops on your hook, and repeat this until you get to the end of the foundation chain. At the end of the row, we're going to make a half treble in that last stitch, chain 2 and turn. So this is where we're going to start our stitch pattern. So yarn around your hook and you're going to insert it into the first chain space, and you're going to yarn around and draw up a loop. Then you're going to yarn around the hook again and insert it into the next chain space, yarn around your hook to draw up a loop, and then you're going to yarn round and draw through all 5 loops on the hook and make a chain 1. Your next stitch, you are going to start it in the chain space where your previous stitch ended. So yarn round, insert your hook, yarn round, draw up a loop, yarn round into the next chain space, yarn round, draw up a loop, and then yarn round and draw through all 5 and chain 1. Just remember, your next stitch will always start in the chain space of the previous stitch where it ended. Yarn round your hook, insert it into the chain space, draw up a loop, yarn round, insert into the second chain space, draw up a loop, yarn round and take through all 5 and chain 1. Half treble in the top of the 3 chain. Chain 2 and turn. Quite an easy stitch pattern to remember, and repeat this to the end of the row. Let us know in the comments below whether you've used this stitch and whether you call it a different name. I've been having a look around to see if I can find this stitch on the internet and to see whether it goes by a different name. I've not yet found it. I hadn't come across this stitch before and the variations of this stitch, so they're new to me, and personally I haven't used them in any projects yet. So let us know in the comments below what you've made using a crossed half treble, or whether you know it by a different name. Let us know also what projects you make with the stitch. You can share those projects with us on social media, on Instagram at unravel_unwind. I hope that you've been enjoying these videos. If so, please click the thumbs up button below the video just to let us know that you've enjoyed it. I really do like the look of this stitch. It's not quite as dense as the previous one, but it does have an interesting look to it. If you'd like to be notified of new videos, please click the subscribe button below and the bell to receive notifications. These videos and many others go out as early release to our patrons on patreon.com/unravelandunwind, along with exclusive content. If you'd like to take advantage of that, please pop over and have a look. You'll find the link in the description below this video. So let's have a look at the stitch. I can see why it's called a crossed half treble. You can see strands crossing over the previous stitch. It looks quite interesting. Here we compare it to the crossed extended double crochet stitch that I did in the previous video. Of course, the one on the left is the double crochet version and is a lot denser than the half treble. Doesn't have too much stretch to it in any direction, not a lot of ease. The crossed half treble, however, you can see has a little bit more manoeuvrability within the stitches. Thank you for watching.